All right. Hello, this is Prime Connect. Yes, we are with a youth of guys who are always based in Navrongo here, who come together once a while to communicate, to discuss issues. So today we are with them to discuss some few issues concerning Navrongo and its development. So we are here to talk about what perception people have, or if it comes to Navrongo, what will somebody say about a person from Navrongo?
My personal interaction with people who are not from Navrongo, the first thing that comes to their mind is education.
Education.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember a stranger. I told the person that I was from Navrongo.
Okay.
And the first thing that came to his mind, he said, you are from Cape Coast of the North.
Cape Coast of the North?
Yes.
Okay.
Because education started in Ghana.
Okay.
At Cape Coast.
At Cape Coast, okay.
And it also started in the North, in Navrongo.
Okay.
So, my personal view, and there's no university you go in the world and you will not see a Navrongo person.
Okay.
Even the old ladies are literates. The old ladies are literates.
Okay.
When you reach an old lady in Navrongo and you talk to him, she can speak English very well. So education
is one thing that people come to.
Yeah.
So somebody who is not from Navrongo, when he sees somebody from Navrongo, you know that, oh, this person,
yes,
the education aspect,
yeah, we are okay.
Because you can see in Navrongo, almost all institutions are in Navrongo.
Yes, you can go from nursery to the university, even become a professor in Navrongo without going anywhere.
Okay. All right. So any other perception?
Maybe you can.
All right, brother. You can also give us your intake.
Okay. To my view, most what will come to mind is that when you travel to, let me say, I don't know whether it would be cool that I'll mention some sector's name.
Yeah.
I assume like Boko like this.
Okay.
When you go there, you are talking about people from Navrongo. They say we are the slaves of them.
Okay.
And also, some also say Navrongo per se will like dog meat.
Like dog meat.
MP2. So that are some of the things that comes to mind when they mention the name of Navrongo.
So like pito.
Yes.
So what makes that perception come into mind?
Actually, what makes the perception is that let's say when a visitor comes to Navrongo here, normally some of the things that they see around or they see they will do, that calculates what makes the Navrongo. You know, normally every corner of Navrongo you get to, you see a drinking spot. So it makes it very easy for someone to just say Navrongo will like alcohol, which is not so. So that's to my
your perception, your idea. Okay. So the drinking spots are, so now as you are talking of the drinking spot and then they having perception, so what, in your senses, what can we do as a youth? What can be the possible solution or help or recommendation that you think if we also do will ease or will lessen that perception?
To me, what I think that can be done is to have some restrictions on the drinking spots. Normally, the alcohol drinks, not all, but at least there are some drinks that are very harmful to our systems. Maybe if they can have restrictions, or maybe the law enforcement of Navrongo, I don't know how to say it, but those people, if they can enforce laws on that one, because normally you see underage kids going to the bar or the drinking spot to drink, and all those things causes dangerous to us. I don't know. So all those are views they'll have to do to build.
So they should put restrictions to the entries of the bar, or in terms of age range, or they should just put restrictions to those who are opening the drinking spots.
No, the drinking spot and also the person coming to get to buy the drink, the customers. If there's a restriction that will be given to them on the kind of alcohol they're supposed to take, or the kind of alcohol that they also have to import. such will help to build up our community. So those ones are very
So there should be restrictions to those in the form of age range.
yes.
Age range, you should allow some particular age
People
range
to go to the drinking spot.
the drinking spot.
Like under age, like somewhere like from 17 or 16 downwards.
Okay.
Mostly it's very dangerous, or mostly the drinking spots. They do say it's not appropriate or it's not right for somebody that is under age to take alcohol. But because of money, you know, our system here, everybody was random. So that's it.
Okay, who are any other can give us some
I think landlord can do that.
Okay, landlord, is it idea or perception you think people have about a person from Navrongo here?
Most people from Navrongo, they are very calm and friendly.
Calm and friendly. Okay.
Because like strangers that come into Navrongo, they easily make friends with the people around.
Okay.
And hardly you hear that there's fight or like a clash. We'll be hearing places like clashes, people fighting, killing each other, but you hardly hear it in Navrongo. Yeah.
So that means Navrongo is a peaceful, conducive environment for everybody.
Yeah, to come in.
And other these perceptions or opinions I've seen is that I've heard is that it's like strangers are accepted more in Navrongo than its own natives. Is it true? Is that perception true?
Yeah, it could be true. It could be false too. Because like you see that like people that come into, like we always want to welcome them. Like as we also travel outside, we are also welcome. Like people also welcome us. So it's like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I don't know.
I do have a general perception about Navrongo business in general.
Okay.
It's one of that kind of hospitality that we have for strangers.
Okay.
We most of the times we cherish even strangers more than our own people. So anyone who is a stranger in our land, we mostly accept the person and then treat the person as our own. Unlike other people who might probably when you visit other places, they may not receive you as when you come to Navrongo. So one thing that is cherished mostly about people of Navrongo and probably Kasnes in general is our hospitality. Yes. That's a little I appreciate.
And any addition? Any other?
Yeah, I think my colleagues have said it all. For education, Navrongo is known for education. You can probably, as a child, start right from crèche in education in Navrongo here up to the PhD level. Okay. You can even become a professor in Navrongo actually without moving to even Bolga. Okay. Just in Navrongo, you can do everything here if it's about education. So it's also a cherishable. It's been a long time. I think since the inception of UDS here, now UTAS. Okay. I think almost all I think they started with first degree and they continued with MPhils and PhD as well. So I think for the last 20 years or even more, people of Navrongo could actually stay within Navrongo just purposely for education without moving outside Navrongo. Yeah.
So now, someone who is not from Navrongo, let's take that's in terms of development and other issues. So economically, what will you describe Navrongo to be economically to somebody who is not in Navrongo?
I think some of the economic activities that mostly are within here is it's mostly agriculture. Okay. And it has to do with rice farming, pepper, and a bit of tomatoes. Okay. a bit of tomatoes. And if it has to do with even on the issue of tomatoes, we also farm some here. But then, because we are closer to Burkina Faso, most of our women go there and bring more tomatoes into Ghana for onward distribution for some parts of other parts of the country.
So, as we are saying, Navrongo for instance, now it came to a time that trending on social media that some military group of people were posted to the northern sector, not in Navrongo in particular, to the northern sector, and it was kind of perception that those military group of people were posted to northern sector serving as a punishment to them. So what would be your standing on that?
Oh, for that actually is if there's that perception that coming to the north or working in the north is a punishment, I think it's a very wrong and bad perception. Because coming to maybe working in Navrongo, I have just because I don't want to mention names, there are a lot of people who have actually come from all parts of this country to stay in Navrongo, and they never even wish to leave. Currently, most of them are still here. They have gotten married, even giving birth to children who are being educated in Navrongo. So the north, the perception of the north being probably a kind of a bush or something like that, is a very wrong and bad perception of gold, which I don't think is accurate. I think all of us as a country, we have to, it's high time we cherish what is in the north. And I'm sometimes, I don't also blame those who are in the south in a way, because sometimes when they are showing pictures on the social media and all that about the north, mostly they go and show some slums and all that to suggest that we are in the bush, which is not the case, which is not actually the case. So I employ that probably social media and then news items, news broadcasters should always probably, when they are bringing pictures about the north, they should bring at least pictures that are in our towns and all that.
Okay.
Yes.
So thank you.
Why so is that you know, when you are working at down south, like let me say Accra or Kumasi per se, normally there are some advantages that you do get.
Okay.
Maybe if you are an officer over there, let me just say not a general recruit, but if you are the, like we have a use a degree or maybe a degree or something, a diploma to enter to the field. Normally there are advantages that they give to the workers. Maybe when you have a car, they can give you a car and you get fuel for free and stuff. So when you come back to the northern sector here, mostly it's highly difficult to get those advantages when you are here. So that's some of the pictures that they do. There was a time I heard of an agric extension woman or something like that gave a post on GH1 that he transferred some workers to the northern sector as punishment. It's due to some of these privileges, maybe certain allowances, rent allowances, even travel allowances, and a lot. All those things, when you are in the northern sector, mostly don't get those advantages. So that's what we call it. They do say it's punishment when they send it to the north. But sometimes
professionals, in terms of academics, in terms of artisans and work, when you ask out there, one of them you can mention is one of the EPA boss. The name of the EPA boss, Parichuga. Yes, he's one of the legends we can boast about in Navrongo. Navrongo produced a lot of professors. So sometimes when they talk about Navrongo, you think that it's just a place where maybe a deserted area. But we can talk of the universities we have, a training college we have a nursing training college. I don't think we lack a lot. We don't lack so much in Navrongo. We don't lack. Navrongo is a very industrious place. If you visit Navrongo, I don't think you would like to go back. There are a very group of people who like to make friends. If you come to Navrongo, they are very hospitable. They like to welcome strangers. That is one thing about the people of Navrongo. They want to make friends. The environment alone is welcoming. everybody is free and open to welcome anybody around.
Okay.
And when you come to the area of recreation, we have the Paga Dam. Even though they say Paga, but it's all, when they say Navrongo, we mention Paga, they are all part of Navrongo.
Okay.
Paga Crocodile Pond is one of the recreation areas. People move from even the Europe, the Asian countries and come to visit the Crocodile Pond. You know the slave camp too is there. A whole lot of history that is hidden in there, which people come from far and near to even learn from. And our educational facilities, as I've mentioned, people come from far and near to attend universities. UTAS is there, St. John Bosco's College of Education is there, Navrongo Senior High 2 is there, which have produced a lot of professors today. Okay. Our only main man in Parliament, Haruna Idrisu, is an Abia, and a lot of professors are from Navrongo Senior High. So Navrongo has produced a lot of people. If we talk of Navrongo today, you can't finish counting. You get it. And when it comes to the people, they are very hospitable. When you come here, you are welcome. You are received. It's not like other countries. When you come, they are tribalism, related, and all those things. They are open group of people who welcome anybody who comes in.
Okay.
Yes.
So, so as you have said, Navrongo is a town which is full of literates.
Yes.
And hospitable people.
Yes.
Okay. So that would be the attribute someone might not know about Navrongo or may have perception about Navrongo perception.
Yes.
Okay. So can our brother also give us his own opinion to what he thinks someone?
What else can I say? Already my brother has said everything.
Okay.
I tell you, Navrongo is a place that if you haven't been, then you are supposed to visit.
Okay.
I tell you, Navrongo, even if you come, the 90-year-old lady can speak fluent language like English.
Okay.
When you come, they understand. Not because of our universities here. You understand? Because we have school, and when we get home, back at home, when we get to our various homes, we teach them what they teach us at our classrooms.
Okay.
They know how to communicate with people. Anytime the strangers do come to our community, they know very well that yes, this is the heartbeat of Navrongo. Let's say not even Navrongo, northern region. You, the Ashantis, they will come here. They think these northern regions are bushes. But whenever they come here, they will understand that yes, this is Navrongo, this is the heartbeat of the whole north.
Okay.
You can be here, you become a professor. You don't need to go anywhere. Yes. You can start your secondary school here. Yes. Go your tertiary, become a professor, and associate before an associate, then become a professor. In this Navrongo, you don't need to move an inch. We don't need to go to America to become great. You understand that? Yeah. If you don't feel that Navrongo is great, then I tell you are lost.
So let's say,
well, I think you can see, and you know very well that your old lady at home can speak English. Even though if she's not that fluent, if she speaks, you will get to understand that. You will get the meaning out of it.
So someone might also say, if you talk about Navrongo, you say alcoholism comes to mind. What will be your take on that? That
shouldn't be it. When it comes to alcoholism, some of us, we sit here, we don't drink like that. Okay. Sometimes, occasionally.
Okay.
But we are not drunkards.
Okay.
Yes, we just want the whole world to know that we are not drunkards.
Okay.
Yes. Anytime it comes to speak about people who then drink, they think that they're not.
Yeah.
But I tell you, I don't want to be tribalistic. I don't want to say that I'm tribal bias.
Okay.
But like, it got to some time that Sandima people who say they've banned alcohol because they think there are people who are taking a lot of alcohol and in a way that they weren't that kind of capable to do other things. But we don't want to even go there. When it comes to alcoholism, no, we ain't like that. No, come on. You can't be having these schools here and you want to waste your life. Yeah, you understand? But like, we are occasionally drunkards. Occasionally we do, then we get out again.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So the perception people have out there isn't the real self of us. No, we are not drunkards. drinkers. No, we don't drink. We are occasional drunkards. Occasionally, when it happens, like, we are always happy.
Every day.
So,
But the issue of alcohol is even a national pandemic.
okay.
You see, the issue of alcohol and drug abuse is not something that is pertaining to only Navrongo now.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
So if people talk of Navrongo being the issue of alcohol, I can't say 100% for sure.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
Because it is going to be an issue of a national attention. You get it?
Yeah.
So it is a pandemic that the whole nation is trying to fight. You get it?
Yeah.
And Navrongo is not an exception.
Okay.
The youth in Navrongo is not an exception.
Yeah.
So it is not left on authority and local authorities, okay, to take up steps to curb this menace that is about springing up.
Okay.
It hasn't gone bad.
Okay.
It's springing up. And I think government is already taking necessary steps to curb it. You get me?
Yeah.
So for the issue of alcoholism and other, it's not just with Navrongo.
Okay.
You get it? It's all over. So if people want to target with Navrongo, no. Unless maybe their person hasn't visited other communities. But
it seems our brother wants to add more. Okay.
There's nothing more to be added to what my boss has already said.
Okay.
What I want to just say is that for me, I want to use your medium or your platform to then say these drinks they're disbanded and saying that we shouldn't be taking them, like these energy vodka, this energy with alcohol drinks.
Okay.
Like drink like Jojo, drink those kind of drinks. I don't even want them with your media or with your platform. I know you be posting on Facebook or whatever, all your social media handles.
Okay.
Tell them that we in Navrongo here, we are not drug addicts.
Okay.
We don't like those things in our community.
Okay.
We don't like them in our town.
Okay.
Yes,
they make the boys misbehave, and we don't want to see them anymore.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I get
so this is just a small word of caution I just want to add.
Okay.
No, they shouldn't be bringing those things here. Navrongo has been Navrongo, and we know that Navrongo would always hold people, whether strangers or whatever. You know our capabilities and you know what we do.
Sure.
I'm not supposed to come and speaking on your media. You cut me on camera and tell me that I am saying this and all of that. You know the strangers we do hold here.
Okay.
We have Nigerians, we have people from Niger, a lot of people. They are here doing all kind of business. We are very peaceful. We are a kind of accommodative community that if anybody comes wants to stay and we stay in peace, we accommodate them like our brothers and sisters. So we just want to tell the government that really if they are into this, then they should make sure that they should be very strict in the production of all these things. We don't want them to be in our community. They do sometimes make put us in a stand that sometimes they will then say, oh, Navrongo, when it comes to alcohol, Navrongo, Santa Marta, now we are like this, but that isn't it. If you say you place an imbego on this kind of production, it shouldn't be in our territory. We don't like them.
All right.
It should be like that. Okay. And I hope very well that you sitting here using your medium, you would then tell us, or you would then put it to them and telling them that, see, when we see this here, one day the media or the youth will rise against that.
Okay.
And we'll tell them we don't want to see those things. Things that are not approved by Food and Drug Board, we don't want to see them in our town.
All right.
For all that is what I'm going to say. There's nothing I can say again, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for your time.
All right, this is Prime Connect. As usual, we just finished discussion with a youth of Navrongo who have given their suggestions to what they have, the perceptions or what people have about, say or think about Navrongo. So thank you for having us this month.